here to step into the abstract mind of your whole spiel, speaking from the heart. So you can feel we are coming from the street to the street with topics that might make my mom sick. That she can't stand, but still, she's my biggest fan. And she'll be finding on that note, stepping into the abstract mind.
And
Step
then,
into the
you know,
AM.
open the door, and it's my family for life. You know what I'm
That's what's
saying?
up.
The final
No doubt,
chapter, it
man.
was TFC. I mean, we would show up places and
That
Execute.
crew meant so much to me, man. I branded on me. You know, I have a tattoo to represent that part of
And word is bond
my
and all
growth
about
in
that.
hip hop.
I know all about that, B. I know all about that. You know what I mean? When it means something
I'm
to you,
saying,
when it's lively like that, when you know it's in your soul and something like that, that's you know.
yeah. So that crew means so much to me. You know that I did stamp it. You know what I'm saying? So
Word.
like, it was a lot of fun, man. I mean,
well,
that crew became the highlight of the city at one point. Like
do okay,
wherever
because
there was an event,
Nice,
earlier
nice, nice.
he said hip hop and he said hip hop and R&B and stuff. Because man, let me tell you a story. You want to tell him the story where we were supposed to be dancing to Motown Philly and turn into a TikTok?
oh
It turned into a
yeah, and
TikTok or a Milli.
Mm.
Back then we called it Milli Vanilli, but now it's a TikTok moment.
Okay.
You want to tell
yeah,
that
we were.
story?
You can tell the story. I'll let you tell it.
Okay. So now it's my 8th grade year. And I've done these talent shows with the guys in my school, but now I'm in a crew. So we're going to do a big show. We bring a DJ in, 2 turntables, a mic.
Really feeling himself, huh?
No, it was
Just like-
this is 89. Nobody had turntables down
Yeah.
here. They didn't even have CDJs. It was like
It
Kenwood.
was records,
It was
vinyl.
Kenwood.
It was
You know, they had a
yeah. Oh, I
Kenwood.
remember
he had
Kenwood.
he
Yeah.
had the techniques. You know,
He
chicken
had the
Gemini,
real setup.
Discord. Yeah,
And
Nice.
and he I
Nice,
just
nice, nice,
remember
nice.
I just want to introduce my group, the final chapter. And then you heard Motown Philly back again. And nobody's heard that yet. And he brought it from the East Coast down, right? And then he starts check the second verb, check the second, check the second. Boy, he was tearing
oh
it
yeah, he
up.
killed it. Yeah, he was
And
killing it. He
and
was a
we're
known
we're
Nice,
DJ.
going
nice.
off on probably one of the best routines we've ever made. We probably made better ones, but that was just authentically dope. And there's a part we're all dressed up in suits, like jeans, t-shirts, sports coats.
Yeah,
And
right.
I actually got the picture right here. Uh,
It's crazy.
Yeah, I was
no, I
checking
don't know
some- I
where
was-
it's at, but
He was just showing it to me.
so we're over here doing Motown Philly and we're dancing. My homeboy Pierre, always over the top.
Always.
They're not
There's always
from my
one.
school. They're not from my school. I love that. He's
From
my
the east
brother.
side. We
I-
from the east side.
I
man.
couldn't-
Yeah,
I
you know,
couldn't
you got to go harder when you're from the east side.
But
you know
I
what
wouldn't
mean?
expect any different from him. That's what I love about him is because I know what to expect. But over the top, this fool wore like a shirt over some overalls, and he tells us before he goes on, "Yo, B, I ain't wearing no drawers."
That's
And he goes up there, right? And
Commando.
turns every move that we did to a pelvic thrust. And there's all these.
Shout
I'm
out.
at Bradley Middle School. I'm like 2 of 5 Mexicans, and there's maybe 1.5 black people there.
One and a
Right?
half. I love it.
Right? Yeah, it was a little person and then a full grown. But no,
That's
for
funny,
real,
yeah.
it was like very rare to see a minority there that was representing their real culture. You know what I'm saying? And Pierre stepped up, and the part of the song was like, "Doing it just for you," right?
Word.
Okay.
I love it. I
yeah,
know it.
homeboy, that part of the song, right?
That part of
Oh.
the track.
Right. He grabbed the microphone like this, put one hand up, left hand up, doing it just for with every pelvic thrust you could imagine, swinging towards the front audience. The camera lady had to clean the lens. Um, I mean, it was
So
just
so he was popping a flop.
dog.
It
It
was
was
because
Oh
he didn't
yeah,
have drawers on and he's just flopping it
and
around.
overalls,
yeah,
baggy,
no doubt.
baggy, old
Oh,
school Guess overalls.
beautiful, beautiful.
Dog, I got in so much trouble, but it was one of the best performances
Oh my god, I
ever.
could only imagine,
The
dude.
the theater arts
Man.
teacher loved it, but she was like, me and her got in a lot of trouble because we brought them in from two different schools, three different schools, Madison, Mac,
Right.
and Garner, and
Awesome, awesome.
so we bring them in, and oh man, but that incident got me in so much trouble. But man, then we did a show, and this is what I mean, over the top, but I love them because we did a show and we opened up for somebody, and the passion of just feeling that stage. When he got off, he had to call his grandma. We made it.
Wow,
We made it, grandma. You remember that, Speedy?
Yeah, I
that's
remember.
awesome. That's awesome.
We made it. And just that moment, I knew. I mean, we just got off stage. That's all we did. But I knew at that
Right.
moment what it meant, not just to me, but to my brother. And that's what
Right.
made us brothers, because the family wasn't a blood thing. It was a rhythmatic, characteristic thing. And
Yeah,
that's the
that's
one
dope.
thing that I can say. Yes, I joke around about him being the east side, I'm the northeast side. We always made a joke that I'm channel 8 and he's BET. You know what I'm saying? We always made a joke like that,
I got
but
to be BET.
right, right, because he's probably more Mexican than me.
you,
Speedy's
you
more
feel me,
Mexican.
Speedy? I'm like, why gotta be BET?
Well, no, from the outside looking in, that's the way
I'm just
people.
playing around. Hey, I got East Side jokes over here all day, big.
Yeah, no, all day.
You know what? To tell you the truth, on the real note, like I just like look. I don't know. If, I mean, we never been properly introduced. A handshake to handshake, nothing like that. But like, I'm just, I'm kind of out there. I'm off there. You know what I mean? I bring that.
He's the
You know,
wino.
I bring that East Side style. You know what I mean? Like I'll,
Yeah,
I talk to you
much
like I'll talk to
respect.
anybody. You know what I mean? Because like on the realness, dude, like you talk proper to a man, and a man talks proper back to you. You know what I mean? And that's all it is. You know what I mean?
It's
What
it.
if I say ain't?
You could say, see again.
If I say ain't gon'
It
work.
ain't like
Ain't.
that. It ain't.
I
It's
can't say ain't.
you could say
No,
you
man,
could
that's
say
cool.
ain't.
That yeah, but that's that's cool, man, because it did, like he's from the East, man,
Yeah,
and
word.
like I said, it wasn't just
I'm
a
from the
brother
soul.
thing. It was
Nice.
a Latin brother thing and a brother thing back on the East
Word,
Side. Like
word,
there's
word,
a
word.
lot of people, like when Voodoo was introduced to my crew, it wasn't that he was like Latin or Latin Italian when we went to the show when we did this event.
I was Italian that
It,
one night at the
it was
Travis.
like
Mm-hmm.
at the Travis, and there's a battle event as far as DJs and radio station. It was
Check this
boxing,
story out, brother.
yeah, versus what we had in San Antonio. So one of the crew members, yeah, he was kind of feeling himself, and he didn't like how Voodoo was up and up and coming
Yeah,
up in the
yeah,
ring.
yeah, yeah.
He was like he was tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because
Too
it
nice.
was all competitive. It was just
Let me-
competitiveness. It wasn't nothing but cats being competitive. Pierre was like, "Hey, look, man,
Thank
like
you.
he
Yeah.
can't mess with me." He just competitive. Within the crew is cool. It's not like a bad thing, right? So I was just like, I would tell him, I said, "All right, if you feeling yourself like that, you can pick out any other the cats that you vibe with outside of us, because
So you set me up.
so I was like, go ahead, pick anyone. You know what I'm saying? He said, oh no, but Voodoo has to be featured in the battle. Everybody know
Yeah.
like Ali from Black Asiatic. Everybody know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like
Word.
it's not gonna be a cool thing if you just overpower the whole battle and you battle me Terrence, who he chose. He was like, if you battling me and Terrence by yourself, like that, no, he has to be featured. I don't want you hogging
So let me break
the
down the
cycle.
scenario so it's clear. Me, Speedy, Pierre, we're all
Mm-hmm.
crew.
Yep. Word.
We go to an event. I don't know this conversation is going on before the event.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm walking into an event where my my crewmate is no longer down with me, and he picked another dude to battle me, and he asked my right hand
Mm.
to stand down because they knew what he was capable of. So it was like a initiation kind of almost. That's the kind of way you look at it.
It's sink or swim,
Yeah,
dude.
no doubt, but it was, and I'm gonna tell you, um, it wasn't that he was Latin
You gonna
or
slip up?
Italian because as we talked about it, you from the east side as well, my brother, and it
Word.
wasn't just a brother thing. You know what I'm saying? It was because
Yeah.
of where he was from.
Yeah.
He wasn't from the east side. He didn't come up with us. You feel me? So so the east side, how like
You heard me bark just now. I'm down. Her, 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 her.
no on the being from the east side, how like hey, look, as far as the dance community, like, yo, hip hop community, you like, oh man, what do he know? He's from the suburbs.
Yeah. You know what? It doesn't matter where you're from. It's not if you got it, you got it.
Hold on, I gotta give a shout
Exactly.
out real quick. We got graduated to Artie. No, I'm joking. We got Pop and Artie in the house. You wanna say what's up? We just giving shout outs.
Yo, what up,
Yeah, we
B?
just giving a shout out.
How you doing? How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother? You get up.
Chill out. Chill out, dog. Go over there. What up? I got my boy Speedy on the line. My homie I grew up with. He's giving the history. I'm calling it the history behind the history of San Antonio.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
He's
There's
going
a lot
to
of history
70s.
behind San Antonio.
He's-
A lot
he's-
of people
yeah.
just don't know, man.
He's talking about from the
Yeah.
70s up into the 80s. Now we're in the 90s. Like we're just getting in the
Brother,
90s
thank you.
where we went to an event.
Yeah,
We had
no,
to
San
battle.
Antonio, San Antonio
Judging it.
it wasn't the movies that showed us what it was. We was already in it, you know. So
Talk about that a
So
little
yeah,
bit.
hold on.
yeah. But
My bad.
back to the
Go ahead. Yeah, finish the story. My bad.
back to the story. And Voodoo, you was talking about it, how you came into it, and I was just letting them know, hey, look, it's about to go down, and we got everybody that's in. You had Black Asiatic there. You had a whole bunch of cats there that really represented the culture in San Antonio at that time. There, it's a big event. You know what I'm saying?
It
That's
Big
was
good.
deal in San
huge.
Antonio.
Let me explain
Yeah.
how, man,
That
dude.
is so cool, man. Like,
Let-
I mean, y'all being a part of all of this happening because if it wasn't for y'all cats, I know I'm a little
still
bit,
don't
I'm a
know.
little bit younger than, I mean, well, I'm younger than y'all cats. You know, I'm still an old cat, but I'm younger than y'all cats. But I wouldn't have been saved from the streets, man, if it wasn't for y'all throwing events like this or me being able to see something like this a long time ago. You know what I mean? To inspire me and be like, hey, yo, you know what? This is something I can get into. You know what I mean? Kept me out the gangs, kept me out the street. You know what I mean?
I don't even
Mhm.
know where
You-
the Travis Center is.
Like you, like.
Downtown San Antonio.
I know. It just you gotta understand. When y'all took me there, when he took me to,
He
when
was like, "What? Where
I
am I
was
at?"
I was eighth grade. I
Hey,
snuck out. I snuck out, and
hold on,
then
hold
they
on.
put me
Listen,
in an elevator. I'm the shortest little Mexican Italian,
no,
and it's like
look, the, the whole scene, right?
crazy.
The whole scene. I'm gonna see if you guys can reflect a little bit.
Go
The
for it.
whole scene and how we got where the Travis Center was and how we got to the event. We took an elevator up to the actual event. Like, if you remember that song, "You Don't Have to Call" by Usher, and they was in the elevator. We're gonna
Yeah,
boogie
yeah,
tonight.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
yeah.
they going up the elevator and stuff. So as soon as we get up to the elevator, go to the elevator and get up to the scene to the event, the music popping, right? Boom,
Popping,
it's on and popping.
booming,
So
basing.
so so we step in the
Yeah.
event and everybody recognized because the word is out because Pierre put the word out. Yo,
Oh,
it's a big battle gonna go down, right? And
He's
it
come
wasn't
get it.
understood. Not just a DJ battle, we're gonna have a dance battle as well,
Yeah,
right? Because the
yeah, yeah.
DJ battle was already known because that's what was promoted. It was like we promoted an
1990.
event. We promoted an event within an event that was already standing,
Mm.
right? And everybody came, right? Because he was saying that we're gonna battle. Speedy's gonna be there. He got this one cat, you know what I'm saying? You know, the crew, you know what I'm saying? So he formed everybody,
What did
right?
he
He
say?
formed
What did
everybody
he say when we got out? What
that's
did he say when
that's
we got
good.
out of the elevator?
Oh, that's so
You
good.
remember what he said when he like ran off?
What did he say to you?
He said, "I'll see you on the floor, sucker." And then he said, "The Italians here. The Italians
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
hey,
yeah, yeah.
The
hey,
Italians here." And everyone's turning around. I'm like,
oh snap! Someone says I see you on the floor, sucker. Like I mean, you gotta
"No, it
get on,
was
you gotta get on the
Oh
floor.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
And it's
Those are
crazy.
battling
Like,
words,
think
buddy.
about it. This is what's crazy about it is that I thought it was funny because, like, I'm like,
That's good.
I thought I was gonna die. I
yo,
didn't know I was gonna get earn my stripes into
Yeah,
my
yeah.
life."
This cat's over here
look,
sweating through his clothes
look,
and shit, and y'all
look,
laughing
man.
about it.
And look, it was
It
like
was a
I thought it
college
was
party. I
funny.
was an eighth grader.
Like, listen,
That's cool.
I thought it was funny because it's funny because this guy is a part of our crew still,
Word,
right?
word.
Mentally. Right? So, but he separated himself. He traded himself to another team just to prove a point. And I knew the whole time because listen, when you're blessed with something,
Word.
that blessing needs to be worked on, right? You need to show your appreciation by showing consistent work towards that blessing, right? And
Absolutely.
I watched this kid which is Billy Angelini, Booty Child Angelini.
Word, word.
I watched him work, bro.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing about it. If you have talent and you sit on talent, it's nothing, right? But if you
Just a
have
lump.
talent and you're consistent on showing appreciation. Like when you watch him, when I was watching him come up and how much he was given to it, it was like every session in every practice I could see that he was saying, "Thank you, Lord. I love you. I love the
Yeah,
gift that you've
yeah.
given me." You understand what I'm saying?
I, I,
Like
I I feel it. I totally feel it. I know
you
exactly
know
what
what I'm
you're
saying?
talking about, B.
It's deep, bro, and it's like you have to have that kind of passion for the blessing that you've been given.
Yeah.
And see, so to go back to the event, I was giggling, chuckling about it because I've been watching this kid, right? I'm like,
You already know he's gonna
man,
bring some fire.
yeah, I'm like, bro, he's thinking because he would leave us for a time from time to time. He would go kick it and do
Yeah.
his thing because he was battling the whole East Side thing, which is banging and dancing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking
So
about me. I was like, "Where did I go?"
no, Pierre. I'm talking about Pierre. So he would come to us and then he'd go over there and mess with Robert Kelly and all them cats trying to bang over there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hold
Um,
up. Every time you say, tell me when I need a.
yeah, yeah. Okay, my bad. You know what I'm talking about.
I,
You know what I'm
I, I,
saying?
I
But
you know,
Right.
no, no.
I'm gonna be the
I'm
most
that.
wanted in San
Hey, they ain't no
Antonio,
snitches over here, B. They ain't no snitches over
No,
here.
no.
except
It,
everyone out
it was a
there.
part of it. It was a part of the culture, man.
Yeah, everything's everything. I know.
You were kicking it with your brothers over there too.
Word,
That was your
word,
brothers too. You feel me? There's
word.
no
I do.
disrespect to it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you had brothers over there, and I felt that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a part of it too.
Yeah.
I
No.
had brothers as well.
Hey, you know, come
But
on, man.
but yeah. Long story short, I was saying like, man, you don't know. So soon as we walk in, the DJs are on point. They already know what it is. Circle, big old circle form,
Crazy.
right? And I was like, it just do you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I was like,
Oh
I'm like,
snap!
and I said, you know what?
Go
We're
get
not
it.
even gonna give. Listen, we ain't gonna give them a chance to even think about what they into right now.
Mm-mm.
Soon as we get in the circle, get them. Just like that.
Sick 'em, boy.
Like
Sick
that
'em.
whole mentality. I mean, like I'm letting him know, like the final chapter is that crew. We're not gonna be flipping no coins. You call us to the stage, you ain't got to worry about who's going first. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
coming
Word.
in there
You just gotta
to
hope that we don't all go. Because we could just all go at the same time and
At the
somehow
same
know what
time.
we were doing.
Right, because the chemistry was built that way because it was consistency within the work and the growth of the crew and the art. Us together, the chemistry. I can look at him like the Les twins and all that, and you can see how their chemistry is
Oh
crazy.
yeah,
And
yeah,
some of
yeah,
these
no
other
doubt.
people that schizo and legit, like that chemistry was formed like that between it was the consistency of us being together daily, every day, working on our craft
I mean,
every day.
we were
So
cooking
It's
and
it's
dancing.
like
We were making breakfast,
yeah,
lunch, dinner. We
yeah,
was
yeah. That
snacks while
that
we were after school programs. You know what I'm
I
saying?
right,
Like
mean, y'all,
right,
y'all family bound. You know what I mean? Y'all just like y'all could
yeah,
just
yeah.
kind of
We
like
just the whole
finish each
vibe,
other's
you know.
sentences. You know what I mean? But y'all could like finish
Yeah,
each
no
other's
doubt.
dance moves. You know what I mean? That's kind of what
easy,
that was.
Yeah,
easy.
And that's
it
beautiful,
was.
man. That's great to have family like that, dude. That's so awesome to have someone that can really like inspire your soul to do such great things. You know what I mean? Like to be a part of someone
Yeah,
else's soul. You know?
yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, to a point to where you get recognized
Yeah.
from now. That's later on in the story, but like, I mean, it was elevated. You know what I'm saying? We got recognition for it. You know, to where
Word.
people wanted to earn money off of what we were doing. Right? They saw opportunity from with what we were doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's
So
a whole nother side of the story. But
that's so
with
crazy
the
that y'all got.
Travis Center, yeah, yeah, I'll go back to the Travis Center, man. But you know, Billy probably was at that time that night the lightest cat in the place. Uh,
Yeah.
So much
Yeah.
that I
Yeah.
walked in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Italian, and what did I leave?
half breed.
Oh, you a
Yeah,
half breed. Yeah, I was like, what?
You got too much soul.
They were like, you a half breed. You
yeah,
got
no,
that good
no,
hair. They would tell
no.
me you got good
Yeah, yeah.
hair.
Oh yeah, you mixed,
Yo,
man.
You don't even
yo,
know. You don't
I
even know
left that
that.
Well,
night
because
and
let me tell you something.
it might be funny. Did I leave that night and go buy some right on curl?
Yeah,
he
look.
really he was
Hey, he
like,
got
I had
mad.
my
I would
own
put on
curl.
yo,
black.
hey, hey, yo, Speed. He was
Hey,
like,
look,
hey, yo, Speedy. He
I
was
ain't
like
gonna
this.
lie.
He was like, now I've been accepted.
Yeah, no,
Look,
look, man, I ain't gonna lie. He did get curly. Like
Oh
he
yeah,
got them
he does
permanent
got the
afros
picture.
curly. If you see the picture, he was like
Looking
real
too
curly.
pretty over here. This guy
Yeah,
looking nice over
yeah,
here.
look. That night we were.
yeah. No, but
He
I'm gonna
wasn't in
tell you. Let me give.
overalls. He was in white shorts with no drawers. So imagine his
Yeah,
Oh,
impression.
oof, just slanging it,
That that's the night.
slanging
That's
and
the
flanging.
no,
that's the Motown Philly night right there.
no. I'm gonna tell you, bro.
Check it. Shout
Um,
out, Speedy.
when we
Boom, it'll
went
be
out
on
to that
there.
when we went into that circle at that event, man, that's when Billy Voodoo Child Angelini earned his respect from everybody that was
Yeah,
big heads in the scene at that time. Being the youngster that he was, I mean, they was like, "Yo, he bad.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
bad dude, man. He a bad dude, Speed, because he did represent all styles, and you had
Get him.
all kind of cats there. You know, you had poppers, you had groovers, like as far as New Jack groovers, you had, what I'm
As far
saying, you had
back as
hip
I can
hop
remember, I
dancers.
always wanted to be a
Street dancer.
So
Yeah,
yeah, no doubt.
he's been throwing that at me all morning. I'm like, okay, where did that come from?
Yeah, no doubt.
I get startled at
Yeah,
my old age.
Man, all
no, no,
I
Oh
gotta
man,
say that night was so memorable that it almost changed the way I looked at everything and the way I walked and everything because it was just like the stripes the stripes that night that were like they weren't given. It was
oh no,
like
no, you got to earn your stripes.
there
Nothing's
was
ever given.
they
You
were,
earn your stripes, B.
and they were heavy.
That's what I
They
know.
were heavy stripes because it was like they didn't have my size of a general outfit, so they just put that big old general hat on, and it was like, and I
First
was
off, he
like,
probably wasn't even supposed to be at the
Over
event.
here,
no, I was an eighth. It was a college party. Remember,
Yeah,
we
it was
got General Patton over here.
KSYM versus
yeah. But
Prairie View or
speaking,
something.
yeah, it was crazy. It
It was
was
like
a
house
long time.
party. It was during
Yeah, it
that
was.
era. It was Redhead Kingpin, Heavy D,
Yeah,
uh,
R&B and Rakim.
everyone, all the girls doing this, and
No, it
I
was
was
some
like,
girl, bro. He got popular with the ladies too, because there were a lot of ladies at that event. He did get popular, but
Hey,
you know, shout out to you. You know,
I,
Rico.
I don't,
Are.
hey, I don't know nothing about that. All right.
Suave. Are.
Hey, don't get me involved over here. What are you trying to pull me
Rico.
into?
Are. Suave.
I'm here to ask about questions about dancing, sir.
Right. No, no, shoot, man. You know,
I'm just fucking with you, speed. My bad.
right.
Sorry, don't mean to
Hey,
curse.
you
Don't
know
mean to
what,
my
curse. Don't mean to
wife's
curse. My
my
bad.
wife is the camera woman and she just walked off. Hold on, let me
I'm
get
not
the
even. I'm not
let me get
touching
the
any of that
camera.
subjects.
No, I'm joking. She
no,
knows
no, I'm
what's
gonna
up.
tell
I
you
mean,
like
it's
this.
in my
Listen,
music.
man. Listen. When we and as we got more popular, man, we would go to clubs, and soon we walk in those clubs, they would form the
Okay.
shows, and we get busy, and we session for it, and we would put on shows at every club that we went to. The Blue Bonnet, we would step in clubs that people wouldn't even think about stepping in. You know what I'm saying? But those clubs knew us. Anywhere we stepped in, they knew who we were, and we showcased at every club that we went to.
Man, it
And I
was
ain't gonna lie, you know
intense.
what I'm saying? You can't tell me that, you know, and the ladies was a part of it, bro. I know me,
Oh,
myself,
and what
you know
was
what I'm saying?
crazy was we was
Word.
blessed that it was you were with Mashika, Shawnee was
Hmm.
older, and
Right.
it was like we were all family. Like we would go in there,
Hmm.
dude.
I
Me and
work
my
with my woman.
me and
I used
my
to work
me
with
and
my
my
woman.
homegirl,
Huh?
she was older. She was his
My
girlfriend
woman
at the
is the man.
time.
Okay.
His
Everyone's trying to
girl,
get everybody in trouble right
right,
now. I'm just.
right.
Don't bring up
His
the
no,
past.
no, but it
Ain't
was
no
his.
trouble.
There ain't no trouble.
I'm
Back in
just
the day,
playing.
We were babies. We were 15
I
we
got you. Yeah,
babies.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
straight
and
up.
14 now, or 13 or 14. But we would like win competitions and then like laugh,
Right.
split the money. Never really good money. It would be like, here's $20. Dude,
Yeah.
hey, dude, I'll tell you a story, Speedy. I think you remember this one because Speedy was looking at me like, what the hell? I got kicked out of my house after, you know what I'm
Uh huh.
saying? They were like, you sneak out again and go to the Travis Center, you're out. No, I'm joking. But I got kicked out the house for some pretty good reasons. You know, I had a lot of
I got it.
attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Wild Bill
but
over here.
I was kicked out during Thanksgiving. And at Club Spice, they had, who I don't even know the singer. Well, it was a booty shaking song, but it was
Yeah.
Johnny Z or something. Shake your culo or some
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
shake your
yeah, yeah, yeah. I forget who
culo,
that is. I know what you're talking
shake your culo, right? So I needed money, and they said $200. So
Sounds good to
I'm
me.
No
so
doubt.
I'm like, yo, I had a cold turkey because I just worked the Alamo Dome. They gave me a turkey for Thanksgiving. I had that frozen in my car. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? So I went in thinking I'm gonna win $200. Man, they ripped my. Thank goodness I had long johns. They ripped my boxers off. Wakata, and I was like, oh my gosh, I won. And they gave the girl the money that won the competition and said, you want to dance with the girl. Man, I walked off so upset and went to the truck
Pissed.
with my frozen turkey.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Over here, it's all politics with these guys now.
Hey,
Even back in the day.
I was straight up sad with a frozen turkey. Cause what am I gonna do?
Man,
You
we
gotta thaw it.
look, bro.
Real
Bro,
sad.
listen. These events, I'm gonna tell you, back in the day, um, like we would show up, man, and the ladies were, like I said, they became a pretty good piece of
Word.
all that, bro. I mean, like during our event would pop off, and then they'd have a booty shaking event too, as well. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was just crazy, you know.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it,
it was
it
house
was
party. It was house
yeah, it
party.
was.
it,
I have
it was
same.
like you had youngsters, you know, down to their drawers, bro, booty shaking. This just was crazy to us. We like, damn, wow. What's-
Yeah, I remember that
And
those
you
days.
got my co-host sweating over here. He's nervous. Hold
No,
up.
not even. Not I'm gonna let him finish with all that.
no, so it was like I say, we'll keep it PG.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
It was
because
a
now I'm
time.
sweating.
Yeah,
Why you
it
got
was.
me sweating? What are you gonna say,
We gonna
Speedy?
no, we gonna keep it strictly PG. But like I say, the like hip hop today, I'm seeing it. I'm like, man, when I was young, I saw where it was going. You know, like you look at some of these cats today, these known hip hop artists. You know, where they filming their videos at? You see what I'm saying? Like it was so much. a part of what we were doing, which is crazy
Word.
that the way it evolved. You know what I'm saying? In some cases, it evolved to where you see some of these artists today like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw it coming. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
it's different from seeing some like MC Light
Well, you know who I
and
saw?
Yeah, yeah.
Who
That's
I saw that was gonna blow up. This is who I saw. Father MC and his backup singers and dancers were Jodeci. And I had to go
mm,
buy
mm.
Forever My Lady when that album came out. That album was So You're Having My Baby. That
yeah,
was
no doubt.
just that was dope.
Yeah, no
That
doubt, man.
Shy
That
back in the days, you had
That's a good time right there. That's a good time.
Portrait,
That's a good time.
portrait, other
but
boys back in the day, man.
well check this out, Speedy. We were going on right on an hour and I was gonna do 45 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is we stopped at right around 93 and you saw where it was at and how it was going to become something even bigger at that moment.
Word, word, word.
How about we continue there at the next discussion?
We can do that. I
Let-
mean, because we can go on and on and on.
Yeah, we
You
can,
know,
and the
because we
thing is,
haven't even
yeah,
we haven't even gotten to where we are today.
tip of
no,
the
yeah,
iceberg, man.
and that's where we
We
want to
want to
get
go.
to.
Yeah, exactly.
So what I'm gonna
Definitely.
end it
Yeah,
with
because
is, so we can give that a chance today. Can
Word.
you give a shout out before we take off today?
yeah, big shout out, man, to yourself and your co-host for keeping the
Mm.
culture strong in the city that I love, that I grew up in, and that inspired me to be where I'm at today. I much respect for y'all doing that, and everybody else that y'all have, y'all peers and people that y'all mentor in the city. Keep doing what you're doing. The culture needs cats like yourselves. So keep inspiring, keep doing what you're doing, keep giving back to the culture the way you know how. And shout out to my family out here in Vegas. We're gonna
Mm.
do the same here to keep the culture strong. Like I said, next time we sit down and we talk, we'll get further into that and the newbies, the new chapter,
Yeah.
and talk about what they're doing. Hopefully, we can get a couple of the new chapter members on the set. You know,
Yeah, that'd be
uh,
super fresh.
Mm.
maybe I can probably call some of the cats that you know today that are getting a lot of shine through social media and
Word,
have a
word,
sit
word.
down and
That'd be
talk to
great,
them.
Man,
man.
Speed,
Yeah, that'd be great.
that would be something that they could wait for, and I look forward to, and
I
y'all
love it.
should
I
be able to
love it.
look forward to, and we also working on a podcast. Let me let you know before we get going. Oh no, finish your shout outs first, my brother.
Okay. Also, like I say, shout out to my crew out here. Shout out to Kid, Schizo, everybody out here, Fiction, all them brothers that's keeping the culture strong out here on the West Coast, doing their thing, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to the legendary Isaiah Jordan, shout out to the
Big
baby boy
up.
that's doing big things, man. Big things are coming, and hopefully he get a sit down. I'll talk to him about it, get a sit down. Y'all can see where he's going with
Shoot,
his
that would
art.
be it. That would be great. That would be an honor.
So yeah, big shout out to everybody, man, that's doing their thing, keeping the culture strong. Like I said, man, my biggest shout out is to you two right now, is
Thank
and
you. Thank
everybody
you
that
so
y'all
much,
are
brother.
mentoring. You know what I'm saying? Keep that mentor strong, understanding what it takes. You come from it. You know you come from it, you understand it, you understand both sides. So, just keep mentoring the youngsters, man, and keep them focused on their gifts and their talents, man. And keep doing y'all's thing, bro.
Oh,
Sounds
I
beautiful,
appreciate
man.
it, Speedy. Well, yo, look, just to let you know what we're doing, we're working right now, definitely on
Step into the AM.
Step into the AM, the
Mhm.
Word,
abstract
word,